All right, biology students, you are watching this video because you want to work on your graphs for this week, the graphs of months of the year with precipitation. And this video is going to go over how to set up the information on those graphs so you can graph them. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Let's get a piece of paper in here. Let's zoom in on this thing a little bit. I'm gonna slide this over for just a second. Okay, so what am I talking about? If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is week 4, water cycle and precipitation. If you scroll down, assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3 is the concept map. We're talking about assignment number 4, where you have to create 3 bar graphs for precipitation. Okay, so hopefully that's where you found this video right here. What do you need to graph? Well, down below this, there's a graph of precipitation in the desert biome. There's a graph of precipitation in the savanna or seasonal grasslands. And there's a graph of precipitation for the tundra. We're going to actually graph this one here, the seasonal grasslands. So I'm going to set up my screen a little bit so we can see the graph at the same time as I'm working on this piece of paper. 1 second here. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect. So the graph's there on the right. Piece of paper here is on the left. Okay, so just like with any assignment, you always want to give it a title. So this is going to be precipitation graph. And we are doing the seasonal grassland. Seasonal grassland. Okay, maybe. All graphs should have a title. We should never just see an empty graph and not know what we're looking at. So make sure you got a title. It's kind of one of the big things that I check. All right, now we don't have graph paper. If you got graph paper, that would be awesome. Oh, I should put my name on it as well. But if you have graph paper, that would be great. But I'm going to take a guess out there that not everybody's got a stockpile of graph. Oh, we'll do it for period 1. And I'll do it, for the week here. Not everybody's got graph paper out there. So I'm going to help you set it up on just a piece of line paper. So here's how this goes. First, you got to look at your graph and you got to say, okay, what numbers am I dealing with? Okay, so I got months of the year, January through December. Those are going to go along the bottom. And then my precipitation is going to be along up and down on the y-axis. Now, my highest number is 18. But since we're going to be comparing these 3 graphs, the tundra, the seasonal grassland, and the desert biome, you want to make sure that your graph never gets bigger than the graph the numbers you actually put down. So the highest number for desert is like nothing, it's 0.7, okay? And the highest number for seasonal is 18, and the highest number for tundra is what, 2.6? Okay, so if I go to 20 would cover this, it'll cover all 3 graphs. So I'm gonna go 20 on my up and down, okay? So I'm gonna count 21 lines. The 20 plus the 0, right? So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so my x-axis is going to be right all the way down here. Let me zoom out just a little bit more. There we go. All right, so why not use that red line? It helps out. I'm going to go all the way from here down to my x-axis. It's very key. A lot of people just draw lines and then go, okay, let me figure it out later. Usually, if you can smartly think about your numbers beforehand, you can make this really easy. Okay, so I said I'm going to do precipitation on the left. So I have to label it. What am I putting here? I am putting precipitation. And you have to say what it's measured in. Okay, go over to your data. It's measured in centimeters. So I should put that as well, centimeters. All right, and I said I'm just gonna go up 1 to 20. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, sorry. Go. And then 20. Sorry, it turned blue on you there. There we go. Okay, so that's my precipitation on the y-axis. Why did I choose 20? Because I looked at all my numbers and nothing goes above 20, but 18 is going to go right there, so that'll fill up the space really good. You don't want just all your graphs to be just at the bottom if you can help it, but in this case, since we're going to be comparing all the graphs to each other, we want the same scale. We want the same scale. All right, so what goes along the bottom? What goes along here? Well, months of the year. Obviously, how many months are there? There's 12 months. So I take this and I say, okay, well, obviously I can't make every month an inch because I only have 6 inches right here. All right, so I'm going to go every half inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 months. And then I put in my months in order. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay. And then you're like, well, everybody knows the months. It's always good to label it anyway. Just say months. Now there's no measurement of months, so you just leave it as months. But if it was like some other thing that had a measurement, you need to put the units for that as well. And these are the factors that you always want to look for in your graph. Do I have a title? Yes. Do I have the y-axis labeled with a measurement? Yes. Do I have the x-axis labeled if there's a measurement? Yes. Do I have this, the scale? Do I have the scale? Yes. So I haven't graphed anything yet. I'm just setting it all up. Now to graph it, what do I do? Okay, so I'm going to go over here, January, 0.2. That's pretty much nothing. So I'm going to come right here. 0.2 would be like maybe right here. Now I'm making a bar graph, so I'm going to make a little bar like that. Not very big. All right, February, 0.2 again. Well, that's easy. That's the same height. That's February right there. All right, then March, we get up to 0.9. Okay, so that's almost 1. So I'm going to put that a little bit below 1. And you can use a ruler for this if it helps. Okay, 3.7 for April, so I go up to 3. 3.7 is probably, actually I think I am going to use a ruler for this. 3.7 would be like, let's say right there. Oops, right there. So I'm going to come over. Okay, so that's April. May is 10. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. All right, May is 10. So 10 is right here. It's hard for me to see. Okay. May is 10. June is 17. All right, now we're really getting somewhere. Okay, June 17 is all the way up there. Okay, so boom, like that. Okay, July 18. Well, that's pretty easy. That just goes right up here. And then, let's see, 18 is right here. All right, August starts going back down, 14 and a half. Okay, so 14 and a half would be right about here. So then I go August, 14 and a half is right about here. Connect it. All right, September, 9 and a half. So 9 and a half would be right about there. Okay, October 4. Looks like we're getting much lower now. Okay, October 4. Okay, November 1. Oh yeah, we're right down to the bottom again. All right, here we're November. And then December is 0.2, which is that little one right there. All right. Now, would that work? Sure, that works. If you want to give it some color, you can grab a highlighter, you can grab a marker. I'm going to grab a highlighter just to give it a little bit of something extra, you know, just a little bit of extra, make your graphs look just that much better. So as I'm doing this, you know, I'm checking. Okay, I got a title. Good. My X and Y axis are labeled. Good. I have a scale. Good. I made bar graphs. Good. It's nice and neat and easy to read. Okay. Again, I know not everybody has the same resources at home, but do the best you can. If you don't have a ruler, get like another piece of paper or the side of a binder or something that's got a straight edge to make some straight lines. Okay. Put a little bit of effort to make your work as good as you can possibly make it. Your work is a reflection of you. Messy work means you're a messy person. Unorganized work means you have an unorganized mind. If you want people to think certain things about you, show it in your work. Okay. There's a graph. Bar graph of precipitation for the seasonal grassland. So that's one graph. You'll need to make two more. One for the tundra, one for the desert, and then take a picture of all three, turn them into Jupiter, and that is your work for the week. Again, no quiz this week, so we'll do the quiz on the water cycle next week. All right. With that, I will see you in class this week. We'll be doing a graph like this together on Wednesday and Thursday. All right.